Welcome to another Linden Elevator YouTube video to help elevator mechanics become more proficient in the field. Today we're going to be talking about the UV-7 bypass and down pistons. These are the only pistons that I'm aware of that can be adjusted internally for flow rate without actually changing the piston. This piston is the bypass piston. You'll notice it has a flat body and as opposed to an hourglass shaped body like the down piston. When this is installed, there's going to be a very pointy rod that sticks all the way through from the check valve out through this port. Be very careful, it is sharp. When you go to remove this piston from the valve, never grab this center pin. Always grab the outside pin. You can do this with a pair of pliers to remove it. You have an O-ring here that needs to be inspected and make sure that it's in good shape. What you're going to find is this piston has ports that are opened or closed depending on how this shield on the inside is adjusted. You have 11 ports here on a normal piston configuration. Depending on how you rotate the shield on the inside depends on how many of those ports are closed up. This affects the gallons per minute that flow through the valve. Occasionally, you'll find that you have a valve that has a very high flow, gallons per minute, and this one has 16 ports all the way around, and there is no internal shield. When you go to put the clamping ring in, this portion of the valve, or the piston shield, is missing. You just have the 4 bolt holes here that clamp it together. The procedure for changing is you'll take the piston out. All of your newer valves have a clip on the inside. You'll remove the clip and pull the 4 bolts out. On the bypass piston, just taking these bolts loose, you can rotate this outside diamond port shield and you can change the number of ports that are opened or closed. This one has full ports open. It's 11 ports open. By rotating it, you can cut it all the way down to 6. Once you've got the desired number of ports, you're going to take these screws out one at a time, clean the hole, male and female threads, and Loctite it back together, reinstalling the clip, install the piston, making sure that this guide rod here fits inside the down main speed adjuster. That's how you do the down or the bypass piston. The down piston is slightly different. First of all, you have a spring-loaded plunger here. This is your down leveling adjustment. Never grab this one with a pair of pliers either. Always grab the outside rod. Here again, the O-ring should be inspected. Now, the primary difference that you run into with the down piston is, and this might be hard to see, there are 2 O-rings in underneath the piston. You have this small outside O-ring that's a number 140 O-ring, and that actually is squeezed in, and that's what actually seals the entire valve. So when you loosen these bolts, you can't turn it like you do with the up piston. You actually physically have to, well, I turned that over the wrong way. When this is installed, you actually physically have to remove it, adjust the internal porting, line the holes back up, and then screw it in, and you'll feel it click as you screw it down. Here again, these 4 screw holes must be cleaned with a aerosol degreaser, male and female threads. Use some kind of locking liquid, Loctite or whatever your preference is. Go ahead and put it back together. When you get it all put together, follow the manufacturer's recommended time for curing of your adhesive, reinstall the pistons, and you're ready to adjust your valve. It normally takes approximately 15 to 30 minutes to do this if you don't have to pump the tank. If you have any questions, please call Linden Elevator. Our phone number will be at the end of the video. Have a good day.